everybody likes praise, and everybody likes to hear that they're doing a good job. And so, as you kind of talk about what needs to get done along with talking about the wins, I think that's something that bridges, cross-culturally, no matter who you're communicating with. And sometimes positive feedback goes a lot further in some cultures where maybe that's not a standard. Even though it's a remote team, you've got to have that ability to bridge that gap where you're not sitting in person with somebody and you're able to project that sense of personality, warmth, trust, excitement, kind of that daily cadence of working with someone has to go the distance, right? through the webcam, and I think that's one of those things that really makes a big difference, I think, when it comes to managing a remote team. A lot of it comes down to being available, especially if you're working in different time zones, being available outside of normal working hours, being able to make sure that you have that face-to-face connection on a regular basis. It's not something where you turn on the webcam every once in a while, but it's like you really know the person. And so, if you're sitting in your house and you've got a mess behind you, it's okay. Like, you know each other, and that's part of being remote, right? And kind of that idea. For anyone starting like a remote team, if I was starting out, the one thing that I would think about would be around like over communication. Almost the sense that it's difficult to over communicate in a remote setting, where you have to take that extra effort to talk to someone. They're not maybe just sitting right there, or you're passing them in the hallway. And so, that effort to make sure that someone knows what you're thinking is magnified, in the sense that you have to purposefully communicate that here's the vision, or here's what we're working on, and here is all of the dynamics affecting this vision or what we're working on or our business. And having that perspective helps that person execute in a remote setting and really own their work and do it to the best of the result that's possible. But being able to give that kind of perspective really means that you have to make the extra effort to communicate as much as possible.